thing I'd like to introduce right now is a drill that I've used when I'm out working on wedge play and controlling yardages, and it's something you can use when you're thinking out on the golf course as far as working on touch and there's different wedge shots that you may find yourself with. And it's the clock drill, where I know there's a clock drill with putting. We've also got a clock drill with our wedges, where we're going to work on taking the club or the hands back to a certain distance based on a clock face around you, where you can imagine that when you're working or when you're using a camera, you can say film yourself and then look back and see how far the club is moving in relation to your body and your shoulder turn. So one basic tip to help you control yardage when you're working on this kind of thing is to start with simple stuff. You've got your 6, and then you've got 3, and then you've got 12, and that's basically where your hands and your shoulders are all going to take the club when you are working on these different yardages. So if you set up like you're going to hit a golf ball out to our leapfrog deal here, alright, it's about 40 yards to the that first cone there, and if you're going to hit a shot about 40 yards, typically you're not going to take it back far. You being left-handed, you're probably going to move your hands to say like a 4 o'clock area, and hinge the wrist where the club comes back to about 3. So that's a good reference point for you anytime you've got a 40 to 45 yard wedge shot you can work on. That way you can help control your yardages a little bit better. Go ahead and try that one out for me. That one was a little bit of a longer swing. You can watch yourself there. You see we had, as you said, to hit about a 40 yard wedge shot, and when you got into the swing, the club came a little bit further back and got more up here into, say, like the 10 o'clock range. So if you're a righty, if you're a lefty, more in like the 1 or 2 o'clock range up here on this side of the clock. You want to work on keeping that control about right here. It's going to feel a little weird, feel kind of short, like you can't get it there, but you just work on that with a nice smooth follow through. It's going to help you control that. That was a lot better, and the yardage is coming out a little bit shorter each time. You can see how that can help you shorten or lengthen the flight of the golf ball. Alright, try this one, and I'm going to get right back here, and I'm going to hold the club right here. Try not to touch that golf club. There you go. That ball flew about 35 yards or so. So that's one way you can work on controlling those yardages with the wedges.
Alright.
Yeah. It's going to be a little weird at first, but take some practice. Alright guys.